Man is dead.
Take it back. I've got no use for your filthy scribblings anyhow. Help! Guards! He's gonna kill me!
Or you brought this on yourself.
Help! Somebody!
So many different grunts.
What's all this about?
It's him. He attacked me.
Well, if it isn't Oswald, our magical murderous scholar. How do you like the new toy I gave you, Professor? It's a fine little muzzle, isn't it? Keeps you from speaking those spells you love so much. You're the only one who has the honor of wearing it, I'll have you know. You should be kissing my feet. What's that look for? I know defiance when I see it, and I'll have none of it.
Ouch. Kind of sounds like Joe Swanson. A little bit.
I'd love to hear what you sound like. I really would. When you're begging for your life, that is.
13 seconds. 13 seconds from the time a prisoner calls for help to the guard's response. At least some valuable information's come of all this. 1 warden and 34 guards for 292 prisoners. Over time, I've learned much about the way the prison and the people within it work. And all of that knowledge shall inform my eventual escape.
Damn. Okay.
An escape for which the plan is written in this notebook, using a cipher, naturally. I've revised said plan numerous times these last 5 years, and polished it to a fine sheen. Only 3 pieces of the puzzle remain. The first, an escape route. For this, I have chosen a passage that leads beneath the prison. This passage is overlooked even by the guards themselves, and it leads directly out of this place. I must conduct a more thorough review of it, and soon. The second, suitable clothing. Once I escape, I'll be exposed to the elements. The cold will claim me in minutes if I am clad in nothing but these rags. The third and final, an accomplice. To escape on my own would be to rely on my own assumptions. I require the help of another with intimate knowledge of the prison's inner workings. With these 3 pieces in place, my plan shall move that much closer to completion. At which point, only its execution shall remain.
The next morning.
Wake up, human filth. To work with you.
Human filth? Okay. Thanks, Killbot.
I understand this island was once dotted with mines. Entire mountains were reduced to rubble for ore, and the prison was built atop the wreckage. To this day, there remains phosphor buried in the frigid of Earth. It's immensely flammable and sells for a fair bit of coin. So the prisoners are forced to mine it, and the guards line their pockets with the proceeds.
Mine, scum! Keep those hands moving! I said, keep moving! Unless you'd rather freeze to death! What's wrong with you? I can't move anymore. Too cold. Don't you go soft on me, criminal filth. Need I remind you that you were sent here to atone for your misdeeds? So beg whatever gods you serve for forgiveness, and dig, you useless little mole! Your life is worthless compared to the precious phosphor you cleave from the earth. And
Damn.
believe you me, we'd burn you instead if you were anywhere near as easy to set alight. Do you understand? Answer me!
Warden, sir. He's already dead.
An unfortunately common sight. We are adaptable creatures.
Wow.
Any environment,
Holy
no matter how
shit.
horrific, can be made orderly.
That's actually brutal.
Forced labor is followed by a vanishingly small window of free time. It is in this free time that I review the remaining pieces of my plan. They are three. The first, an escape route. The prison is as old as it is massive. There are bound to be gaps and awkward seams. Perhaps I can glean a hint or two from someone with intimate knowledge of the island's history. The second, suitable clothing. One they call the Provisioner sells the clothing I'll need to survive. But first, I need to find them. I'll start by asking any prisoners who might know this Provisioner. The third and final piece, an accomplice. My accomplice cannot be an ordinary prisoner. I must find someone capable of enacting my escape plan. Then all that will remain is the plan's execution.
Got some new thesis papers in. Ruler of land, conqueror of sea. Is this a full game or just the demo? Oh, this is a full game. Yeah, this game is out. Yep. I bought it on Steam right before the stream tonight.
I've heard so much about. You look like you need something, same as everyone else who comes to see me.
How does he eat? Carefully.
The name's
Tino
Bear.
says, "Woe long in
Most
23
call me
hours. Can't
the
wait."
provision.
Yeah, 23 hours.
I can secure most anything people ask for. Not for money, given our circumstances. But everyone has something of value on them, if you know what I mean.
So, he won't hand it over for free. Though, if I can find his weakness, I'd better scrutinize some of the other prisoners.
Huh. During the day, Oswald can scrutinize to glean new knowledge from townspeople. Extremely violent.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
Just gets us a little more info from the looks of it. Okay. A relatively mild-mannered prisoner compared to the others, he was unable to read upon incarceration. Learned to do so upon the library guard's tutelage.
I don't believe this prisoner.
Dropped his coin purse the other day, and this prisoner watched his bail picked it up. He doesn't dare tell a soul that bail knows his weakness.
Here it is. Surely this is the provisioner's weakness. Let's see how he responds.
Finally come to pay, have you?
What made Cohh play this? I thought he didn't like OCTOPATH. Yes, I didn't like OCTOPATH Traveler 1. Well, I'll say this. I gave it the college try. Like, I played it for, I don't know how many hours, but a while. But I kind of ran out of steam because the story just didn't really do it for me, and it's not very good. However, OCTOPATH Traveler 2, two important things stuck out. The first one is that they said you didn't need to play the first one to enjoy this one. That's good. And the second one is that they significantly, what I heard is that they significantly improved on the story on this one. So the big thing about the first OCTOPATH Traveler is that there were characters that were so boring to me and just not very interesting, is that whenever I got to them, I dreaded the 30 minutes to multiple hours that I had to do to play them. So I've heard that this game does a much better job about this. That this game does a much better job about keeping you entertained. with the major story elements. So that's why I said, you know what? Okay, I really like the gameplay of the game. I like the gameplay of Octopath Traveler 1. We'll see if 2 has a story to carry me through it. We'll see. So I thought I'd give it a try.
What's that scrap of paper in your hand? What? Where did you get this? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just swear you won't speak a word of this to anyone.
Okay. Cold weather wear. Well, damn.
My plan proceeds apace. This clothing ought to keep me from freezing to death.
Bro says my plan proceeds apace after being here for 5 f***ing years. My plan proceeds apace. 5 years. Okay. That's
That
cool.
will have to wait. Back to the hole for now.
It's a very slow pace. Yeah. Okay. A year's a long time, dude.
Oswald.
He's pacing himself. Yes.
Oswald.
What is this?
Have you found the answer?
To work, maggots! Move!
Where's my cellmate? I need to find a suitable escape route. Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. Perhaps this time I put some prisoners under a little scrutiny to find a suitable candidate. The only question is which to procure first. Honestly, there's a little part of me that thinks that probably the right prisoner is the one that has the big green indicator over his head to show me that he's the next
There
story
are not
element
so
I
many
need to talk
guards
to.
watching the cafeteria during this shift. Now is my chance to find an accomplice.
Oh, doubtful? Okay.
No. I cannot tie my fortunes to this prisoner. No.
You there. A word. What are you playing at? Skulking around and sizing up all the prisoners. Ah, right. You can't speak on account of the muzzle. I've been watching you. You know, for the last 5 years. And all that time you've been feigning indifference while you surveilled the place, right? The other
I've been watching you for 5
everyone
years.
and everything. Watching for minute differences. Like you're making some sort of audit. As far as I'm concerned, only 2 types of prisoners watch silently for 5 years. Hungry beasts and people plotting an escape. That's it. If it's the former, I know someone who can help. But if it's the latter... So, which one are you, Professor? Shake your head if you're the former, or nod if you're the latter. So, my eyes didn't deceive me after all. You're quite clever, I'll say that. Now, for my formal request. I want in on your plan. I can be of use to you. You'll see. I got lots of valuable information I'll only share with a close confidant. I've collected it over my long years in this place. That's why they call me Emerald the Informant. I know my information's good. You could do far worse, Professor Jailbreak.
This is one of the most ridiculous things I've seen in
Only
the game.
someone
I'm
of
totally here for it.
considerable wit could have figured out my plot through mere observance. Further, he is correct that I have need of his wares. I can certainly use them to my advantage.
I don't think the writers of this game understand how
I knew you'd
actually
see it
long
that way.
5 years is.
So, what
Like,
would you have me
really?
do?
I've been watching you for 5 years? Like,
This horrid island is 4 days' journey from the nearest shore.
it's a really long time.
Even if our escape proves successful, we'll need a ship capable of making the journey to the mainland.
Okay. 5 hours is a long time.
I have set my sights on the vessel carrying the inspectors, who visit the prison on an erratic schedule. Thus, I need to know when it is due to arrive next. The ledger containing that information is fiercely guarded. I stand no chance of laying eyes on it. But all I need to know is the date. For that,
So I've been watching you for like 5+ years. Yeah, but I've known that you wanted to escape for like the past 4 years. And arguably this guy should have found out sooner.
That won't come easily.
Anyway,
Not impossible, though. I'll contact you once I have it. One more thing. Get me the key to this muzzle. Can't make any promises there, seeing as it was made just for you. Let's just pray the
This
luck
music is
on
so
our
good.
Side, eh, confidant?
The plan is in motion. I just need to let the informant do his work.
it's official. We got to break Cohh out. Oh, you're the one that's trapped. Don't look at me. I'm the jailer.
Answer?
Yep.
No, Harvey. Though I have a theory. Behold this small flame. Nothing exceptional. Yet if I apply the equation I have here, its intensity is compounded. And in theory, its power is multiplied. However, as long as it remains a flame, its power is limited.
Using equations to amplify magic powers? This is incredible. You're a genius, Oswald. The one true magic. You're one step closer to it, to standing alone atop the summit of magic scholarship. Though, I must warn you not to grow too fond of the idea, for I will surpass you.
And that
Time
guy
to
might have
work,
murdered our wife and
worthless
kid.
Sacks of meat, up and out.
Jesus. After forced labor. Now we just need an escape route. We'll have to find that tomorrow. Thank you for being here for our... I'm going to go ahead and say it. Our first night of Octopath Traveler 2. I'm not really swayed either way. I'm not really swayed either way with this game. I'm not sold on it, but I'm not ready to put it down. So I'm interested to see where it's going. I'm not really hooked, but I'm definitely not disliking it enough to call it like at this point. So we'll see where it goes. I feel like it needs more time. Yeah. Captain King Dog says, I feel like it needs more time. I agree. I think we need to get like a few more characters under our belt, kind of see where it goes. We did play it for like what, almost 2 hours tonight. Don't really feel like we went anywhere. I did like the first story. The first story was cool. So we'll kind of, see where a couple more stories go and see how it is. So anyway, I'm out of here for now. See you guys tomorrow for more fun and games. I hope to see you here for it. And as always, thank you so much for being here. See you guys then.